Hey guys, guess what? I'm back and I've got my hands on this right here. This is the One Size Powder Foundation from Starrr. This is called Turn Up the Base, and I just applied this 3 different ways for you guys, and the results are shocking. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that, because you know what? Blown away, like mind-blowing, like oh my gosh. So definitely stay tuned for that. All right guys, if you love videos like this one, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and definitely subscribe down below. All right guys, let's get into it. So I actually picked up the shade Fair 3N, which is fair neutral undertones in the palette range. And I believe that there's 32 colors in this range. And because they're a powder foundation, it's actually quite versatile for a lot of different skin tones. So I actually love that about the brand. All right, guys, we don't need this. This is stunning packaging. I super love that. Love the red, love the packaging. It opens up seamlessly. Love that, because you know, a girl's got claws. This is what it looks like right here. This hopefully is not too fair for me. We're gonna test this out. All right guys, so we're gonna actually go in and prime our face, and to do that, I'm actually gonna be using the Starrr's One Size Primer, because why not, right? He launched primer a couple of months ago, and now he launched foundation, so it seems fitting to me. But the reason we're gonna go in and go ahead and primer our face is because that's gonna help the powder foundation stick to it. Just like any product that you use on your face, if it's a stick foundation, cream foundation, pot foundation, whatever it is, it's a good idea to go in and prime your face. Especially use a moisturizer also with a SPF in it, because you know, spring, summer is on its way, and we have to keep that skin glowy, dewy, and not burnt. So as you can see today, because we are using a powder foundation, I did go in and I prepped my face with a whole bunch of cream products. So I went in with my concealer, my bronzer, and my contour, and I prepped my face using all cream products, and we're ready to go in now with that powder foundation. The reason that I went in and I did all my cream products before is because putting creams on top of powders gets very muddy very fast, and we do not want to do that. So if you are using something like a powder foundation, any brand of powder foundation, doesn't matter if it's drugstore or high-end, because I mean, you've got an amazing one right now from L'Oreal at the drugstore, and then you've got, I mean, that one people are raving about, and it's really hard to come by actually on TikTok and everywhere else. But you've also got big brands that are coming out with powder foundations for the summer, like Nair and also Dior, and now we've got Starrr, and even Scott Barnes just recently said that he's also coming out with one. All right, so I'm actually going to divide my face up into 3 zones for you to apply this product. So this side of my face is going to be with the brush, this side of my face will be with the powder puff, and then this, my forehead, will be actually with a dampened beauty sponge to apply this powder product. All right guys, let's get into it. So starting with my brush, and this is just a dense but fluffy brush, and it's got shorter bristles. This is actually a ColourPop F28 in case you guys are interested. So I'm going to pick up some of my product right here on my brush, and this is a clean brush, and I'm just going to apply this under my eye to set that concealer. That's really pretty. Wow. Okay, on the side of my nose, and I'm coming down to my chin, getting my ear. I'm going to pick up a little bit more product and go into my cheek. Okay, first impressions, that's velvety. That is really pretty. It's velvety, it's soft to the touch, it's a little dewy. I like it. I like it actually quite a bit. So now I'm going to go in using my One Size Powder Puff, and again, this is a little dirty because I do use it to cut my jaw sometimes when I'm doing, you know, fancy kind of glam makeup looks. I love this puff. So I'm actually just going to go in and grab some of this product on the puff. So we've got some product right here, and I'm just going to lightly tap, starting with my chin, upper lip, side of my nose, cheek. Let's pick up just a little bit more product. Got it right here. And I'm just going to actually bend the puff, go in under my eye, set that concealer. That's really pretty. Okay, so far you can see a difference between the puff And the brush kind of gives it a more airbrushed finish, and the puff is kind of making it look like a little bit thicker, a little bit cakier. So technically I really want to go in with that brush and just kind of blend that out, which I probably will do at the end of the video. Alright guys, let's go in with a clean beauty sponge right here. So this is the one that I did use to blend out a lot of my cream products. So we're just going to use the butt side right here. I'm going to go in, and again, it's very lightly dampened. It's like almost dry. I'm going to go into this product right here. Just pick a little bit of it up on the back of my sponge. And I guess let's start right here in the center of the eyebrows. And tapping it on this side of my forehead. Okay, so first impressions with the sponge method, I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it. Between the three methods, let's talk about it. Alright, so basically I applied 3 different methods, and honestly, so the side that I did with the brush right here, it's giving me an airbrushed finish, and I love that for this powder foundation. This side, I feel like it's thicker, you're getting more of a full coverage, like, because you're just applying a little bit more product. But then up here, we actually went in with the beauty sponge to apply the foundation. I actually like this. So if I had to rate this, I would go number 1, number 2, and method number 3. If I had to rate how I would go in and apply this amazing foundation. This is very buttery, it's very smooth, and I like it. Let's go in and apply some blush because I want to see how other products sit on top of this powder foundation. So I've got my Jouer blush palette right here, and let's pick up this color. This is Rose Petal, beautiful pink shade right here, and I'm just going to apply some blush. That's really pretty. And on the other side, this is the side I went in with the powder puff. Alright guys, so I went in with my Jouer blush palette right here, and this is the side that I went in and applied the foundation on with the brush. And I feel like the blush on this brush side went on beautifully, and I don't even need to blend it. Like, it is just soft and supple and amazing, and it's went on like butter. This side here, it's a little bit more concentrated right here. I feel like it just catches a little bit more. Alright guys, I just finished applying everything, so you know what? It's time to give it a score. Starting with application. So I did go in and apply this using 3 different methods to apply the powder foundation. So with this side right here, I did use the brush, and I feel like this laid down beautifully, and it is my favorite by far out of the 3 methods that I used. This looks very airbrushed, it looks very flawless, you know, like she woke up like this, like it looks just beautiful. It's velvety, it looks gorgeous. My second favorite method would probably be my forehead, where I went in and applied it with the sponge. So that would be, you know, number 1 and number 2 for my favorite methods to apply this. I think it went on beautifully, and would I recommend it? Yes, I like it. It's good. So for this Turn Up the Base foundation from Patrick Starrr, I have to give this a 9 out of 10 for application. Like, this is really, really good. Next up, pigment. So the pigment in this is beautiful, and there are 32 colors in the shade range, which isn't the maximum that I've seen on the market, but it is a good shade range compared to a lot of the ones I've seen on the market. So I love that about this product, and because it is a powder, it blends into your skin more naturally, so a lot of the shades actually work, you know, seamlessly with other skin tones as well, because you can actually go in with, like, say maybe like 20 shades darker and like contour with this. Like, that's a thing you can do with this powder foundation. It's something that Patrick himself mentioned in his video. I only picked up the 1 shade, which is actually shade 3, shade 3N, I believe, yeah. And I did apply a lot of creams under this, and it is sitting on my face so beautifully. And I did apply powders over this, and it's stunning. So I really, really do like this, so I'm gonna have to give this one a 10 out of 10. Alright guys, so this is coming in at $43 Canadian, and it's on par with a lot of brands for a powder foundation such as Fenty or MAC, and I believe that it's very comparable. Like, this is actually something I really do like. Probably even, you know what, I'm gonna say it, I actually like this one a little bit more than the Fenty powder foundation that she launched like a couple of months ago. Recently, I'll link that video up above for you guys in case you haven't seen it, but I actually think I prefer this one over that one. For value, I'm gonna have to give this one a 9 out of 10, giving us a final score of 28 out of 30. If you guys want to see more product reviews just like this one, remember to help a girl out. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Alright guys, until next time, live, love, and lip gloss. Bye guys.